Hello guys, it's Algor. I haven't made a video in a while, but as you know, the new banner just came out for Maggie, and it is the Heartstrike banner with Rose Wasp series. I don't think Rose Wasp is that great for, well, okay, it's strong if you have like a close range water weapon, like if you have a Kura, but the rest of the Maggies aren't that great. Smiling Angel Decoy is pretty bad. And then what should we call it? The Heartstrike is pretty good. It's pretty strong. And I'm not sure if it's global range, but it's definitely auto track. Um, and it burns, and I think also fills fatigue gauge. So I just pull it, and I got it in for multi. But in this video, I'm just going to do a quick testing on the Heartstrike versus Heartstrike versus Eingram Star. So Eingram Star is a close range Maggie, whereas Heartstrike is a long range distant Maggie. Perfect for weapons like Fire Sobo, Valenga. So I'm pretty sure it was created for that kind of purpose. But I think for Sword and Claw, it's still viable to use this over the other one. Especially if the damage is like a lot more. I've heard that Heartstrike does about 30% more, but who knows? We'll see. So I have Eingram Star here. Let's do this testing first. Okay. So actually, these guys are. Nah, I'm gonna use my SS Behemoth instead. Who should we try it on? Maybe Lich? Mud Digger. I like Mud Digger. Okay, so let's see how much Eingram Star could do on a. What do you guys think? Should we do it on soul mode or just normal? Oh wait, I just saw like mini Mud Digger. I've never noticed that until now. That's actually so cool. I have to be careful or else he's gonna die because he's so weak. What's the T thing? Oh wait, so much. Okay. Bro, I don't even know how much damage that was. I can't see anything. It's so close. Let's try again. Yeah, I don't know how much damage that did. But it's probably over 1 million considering the Behemoth was fatigue and I was on soul mode. Sorry guys, let's try again. Where's my Digger? This time I have to keep my distance with him because if I don't, it's gonna be like that again. Okay. I got to Somo way too fast. Well, that's because Yami said, get to Somo so fast. Just gonna wait until my Maggie are filling up a little bit more. Okay. Actually, I could do Poke Furry to see like the maximum potential. Oh, hey. 1.69, so 1.6 mil. That's actually quite high because I don't have any fire inclinations or fire stance. So I think for me that's like very satisfying to see. Okay, so keeping that in mind, this one did 1.67 mil. So give or take 1.7 mil. And that has to be close range. Love Heartstrike is far range and it also tracks. It tracks the tracking part is the tracking part is really nice because if a behemoth like Mud Digger goes underground or anything, it will chase the behemoth underground until it gets up, and it will explode when it gets up. So it kind of like, or like if the behemoth jumps up or anything, like Rolanga jumps up, and then when it falls down, it will hit you. Okay, so same scenario again. Fatigue, Soul Mode, and Vulcan Fury. Let's hope that I don't screw up anywhere, because I have a tendency to do that. I also think they are roughly around the same amount of cooldown. Let's check real quickly. I'm just sitting there for them to hit me. Okay. I think we can probably do that now. Yeah, 2 million. So yeah, you can see that's like almost 300k difference in damage. 300k difference in damage. That's huge. Especially the more fire damage you have. If you have like a lot of like fire inclinations or fire stance, Crimson Lotus stance. I'm just gonna still call it fire stance for the sake of easier wording. But yeah, like if you have a lot of those, the damage amplifies even more. So yeah, there you have it. 310k difference if you're someone like me who doesn't use any fire stance or fire inclination. And look at my HP. Most of my majority of my passives are Fervor. So it's like not a lot of attack like enemy elements attack added. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because when you use Maggie, both physical and elemental attack are combined. Okay, so scratch that. I meant like I don't have a lot of like if you have Fire Incarnation, it would gives you more attack than Gallon Fervor would add for me. So considering the fact I don't have any, and like my build is mostly so for like survival, high HP build, 2 million damage is quite a lot, you know? And the fact that it also auto tracks and stuff. So for me personally, I think Heartstrike wins. The other, like on damage alone, on ability wise, Heartstrike also fills the fatigue gauge, whereas Eingram Star doesn't. Eingram Star only does damage and burns Earth type enemies. Heartstrike also burns, so that part is equivalent. But this one, since it chases enemies, that's already a plus. And then it fills a fatigue gauge, which is like another plus. But the auto track part is the auto track and the long range is the reason why this Maggie is much, much, much better than Eingram Star. But yeah, that was my quick analysis. Oh yeah, so um on Caillou database, it says that Heartstrike has 130-second cooldown, Eingram Star has 120, so it's about 10-second difference. But I think that 10-second is very unnoticeable when you're like constantly attacking the enemies. It's not like a difference between like 100-second cooldown and like 150-second cooldown. It's only 10-second difference, not like 100-second difference, you know? So I don't think it's the difference of cooldown would be very noticeable, but the damage is hugely noticeable. So I think personally that Heartstrike is a lot better than Eingram Star, and the fact that it's long range. So I mean, the fact that it's long range and out the track means that it works for any kind of weapons, even if your weapon is close range. You can always jump back on a safe mark and use a Maggie and don't have to worry about getting hit. Eingram Star does have like a little bit of like in terms of casting, I think Eingram Star still casts a little bit faster, and it casts faster, and I think you have a little bit of iframe when you cast it. I'm not 100% confirmed on that, but I feel like because it hits so fast, sometimes you're when you hit it and then you flat like a lot of times when you hit it, it breaks parts, and then obviously you are like interrupting the behemoth attacks, and you kind of like that is like my little iframe there, like interrupting the behemoth. But yeah, sometimes I use it and then I roll back. So I'm like so used to using Igram Star now because of that. But Heartstrike is definitely a lot better and a lot safer to use, since I probably will run like a little bit far or like flick back when I use my Demon Strike just to use it. So I think Heartstrike overall, all things considered, is still better than Igram Star. But yeah, let me know what you guys think below in the comments. Would you pull for this banner or not? I think it's a great banner to pull, especially if you don't have a good fire or water Maggie. The passive is also pretty good. That increase your attack of fire and water weapons by 15%. So it's pretty like mediocre, but it's not. It's better than nothing, you know. But yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.